Sheehy. Ja, dat zal kan niet.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a loser, but I'm not lost. I'm accusing and I got caught. I go out for a drive when I need some time. Mile after mile, I realize I'm a loser, but I'm not lost. Everything is bigger in my head. Excuse me while I question my existence. Why do I have to be like that? Spotlight, but feeling so inadequate. But I won't stop dancing. I just don't care. I'm a loser, but I'm not lost. I'm accusing and I got caught. My songs, my playing star, my dreams, my old guitars. Can someone take them all from me? My body roams so far. My love, my lucky charms, they wait with open arms for me. Meet me at the record store to find out who I was before. I've grown just a little. Just a little tired. Meet me on the second floor. We're boys playing hockey dork, and I'm lost in the middle. But I'll be home in a little. I'll stay stone cold as so he could leave when communion was served. I'd follow my mother to the gaps in the crowd. We sat by the organ, we whispered so loud. And just for a moment, we would remember who had gone. Those who got lost along the way. Just for a moment, we would put down all our guns. One Sunday was for remembering someone. As we walk through the fields of our land, we would all go together hand in hand. thing to say on Christmas Day when you threw all your clothes in the snow, when you burned your hair, knocked over chairs. I just tried to stay out of your way, but when you fell asleep with blood on your teeth, yeah, I just got in my car and drove away. Listen to me, butterfly. There's only so much wine that you can drink in one life. Sticks and stones up to their chest, how to birds they built a nest. Then one day one of them left. Yeah, our garden overgrew, all the flowers never bloomed. Was he waiting there for you? How long can you hold the breath? How far can you take a step? How much can we leave behind? Is everybody holding on to something that will never come? Or did we just surrender from the sky? Yeah, I can see the rain in my skin. I feel surrounded, and in this light, I can feel the pain you're holding. I wait around it. I think I need to be where the river meets the sea. You drop me in the ocean now. You drop me in the ocean now. Let it come for me and pull me underneath. You drop me in the ocean now. You drop me in the ocean now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is everybody holding on to something that will never come? Do we leave it all behind? What happens when fear decides that this is a losing fight? Did we just surrender from the sky? Thank you. Secondary school before you go off to college and get your degree and try to become somebody. And for me, as a kid, I was always
suppose deluded would be the right word. But I was always a dreamer. And I haven't changed. And one of the things I always thought that I would be, I thought I was going to be a musician or a football player. And truth be told, I was not good enough, or I didn't practice enough to be brilliant at either. So the first couple of years of secondary school were really, really good. They were the best years of my life, I think. So you had that bit of freedom for the first time, and you also have no responsibilities whatsoever. So you're just floating in this lovely space, and so I was going to school every day just to meet my friends, because that was the big building where all my friends were. That's why I was going there. There was no vision of getting educated or learning anything. It just was this big building that was like, oh yeah, we'll go in there, we'll have some fun, and it'll be cool. And the weekends we got drunk, and we kissed girls, and we smoked cigarettes, and we did a lot of silly, stupid things. And it was a beautiful, silly time. And then on the 5th year of secondary school, I couldn't believe what happened. I don't know how to say this, but all my friends started studying, and they left me for dead. They just went right in there and just got down to business and got their books, and I was left in the trenches on my own. And so that first 5th year was a funny. There wasn't one or two other people like me. The result of that meeting was that I would repeat 5th year and knuckle down and study, and do the 6th year and get a good exams and go to college and become a proper human. So that is what I did, and I'm not sure I'll ever forgive my mother for letting me do that. So it was the worst year of my life, easily. But my mother said it was character building. So here I am, a big fucking character.
What's another year without taking a breath? What's another year of concrete on my chest? So I'll tell another lie to spend the day in bed. What else can I give when I've got nothing left? So draw me outside the lines, and I might just make it out alive. 'Cause it's always stutter, 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 fly. It's always stutter, 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 fly. So draw me outside the lines, and I won't stutter, 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 I'll fly. I can't find the place, I get lost at the horizon. In the shadow of grace stretches on and on and on and on till you draw me outside the lines. Throw me head first into the night. Jimmy's got Joanna on his shoulders. Someone spilled the Dutch gold on the TV. We're so far from ever getting older. the smoke, but I'm not getting higher. An orange light beyond the willow tree. I could hear the sirens from the other side of town. We were drinking whiskey on the night the school burnt down.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Who would think that it's the silly things that keep me up at night? Like the way you put your arms around me as we wait at the traffic lights. Summer rain isn't hard to bear when I've got you pulling at my sleeve. But I know that when I feel the cold around the time that the swallows leave, you're the sun, I'm the west. Without you, I'm a mess. Now the moon doesn't glow, and I think that everybody knows. Now it's spring and I see the things that keep you in my mind. Like the leaves on our rosemary that we planted in July. Summer rain isn't hard to bear when I've got you pulling at my sleeve. But I know that when I feel the cold around the time that the swallows leave, you're the sun, I'm the west. Without you, I'm a mess. Now the moon doesn't glow, and I think that everybody knows. Here I go now on the night train. Someone's sleeping through the screen. It breaks, if only I could shut it out. Don't you worry, I'll be home soon. No, it don't make much sense, but I just got some things to figure out. And even though I'm never on the ground, oh, your face is a shining light, and it breaks up the darker times. It loves the moon at night, and it keeps me guided right. Yeah, your soul is as smooth as wine. I get drunk on it every time. It loves the moon at night, and it keeps me fighting. 7th morning, woke up early, the sun ain't rising, but I can't sleep. I've got the city to myself. Ain't no stars seen, only street lights and all these people with their own lives, but mine's a million miles from me. Oh, your face is a shining light, and it breaks up the darker times. It loves the moon at night, and it keeps me guided right. Yeah, your soul is as smooth as wine. I get drunk on it every time. It loves the moon at night, and it keeps me fighting. I used to call up to your family house, just hang around, kick the ball around the field, spending hours in the streets around this little town. like a shadow next to me. 4 feet tall, we used to think that we could lift the world. Had to head home before 6. Had it all, the only troubles happened in the dirt. When did it ever come to this? Now I wait for you, with the coffee getting cold. Used to lay, call you, we don't do that anymore. If you could acknowledge my existence, take the last few years, I'll admit that I hate falling out of touch, now we're getting old. You're on a space-bound rocket, burning up in flames. Nobody around me could stop it. Thankful I've gone insane. Oh, you mean nothing to me now. Oh, you mean nothing to me now. But we wandered paradise, and we called it home. On the hill outside the city, we lay under the orange sky. You're like a pulled out. I didn't wanna jinx it, but I think that I've fallen where I want it now. No one really knows what's gonna happen if we ever really make it out. Wretched queen, oh punish me, I'm not worthy of your chemistry. This wretched feeling, oh, I'm missing out on something I can never see, and I've fallen asleep in the middle of a dream. face at your cause. It's like the rest of the world is on pause. From strangers to lovers to friends, you see I do it all over again. And everyone you know is saying it's time to let me go. I almost kept it to myself. It was best to let you know. Would you pull me from the car crash, honey? Even if you heard me screaming your name, or would you turn and run right to me? Watch me slow burning in the flames. It was a moment of weakness, a moment of dirt, a moment without you, a moment with her. But don't you know my lungs are breathing only for you? Hiroshima, 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 Hiroshima. It's your eyes, it's the way that you talk. When we died, it's the way that you fought. In my heart, in my soul, in my head, these are places that you've never left. And everyone you know is saying it's time to let me go. I almost kept it to myself. It was best to let you know. But you pulled me from a car crash, honey. Even if you heard me screaming your name, or would you turn and run right to me? Watch me slow burning in the flames. It's a moment of weakness, a moment of dirt, a moment without you, a moment with her. But don't you know my lungs are breathing only for you? Hiroshima, 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 Hiroshima. Yeah, you adore, I adore ya. Yeah, you adore, I adore ya. Hiroshima, 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 yeah, you adore, I adore ya. Yeah, you adore, I adore ya. Yeah, the lights in the streets, all the Christmas trees, holy souvenirs. Do you remember me when the snow was falling all around us? When the snow was falling all around us, and I still remember Abigail flinging up right out of June. Oh, I still recall poor Abigail always playing the Christmas